I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well.
1 second. I'm just getting myself together.
Well.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay. So, I don't know if you caught me off social media or if you just found my website.
Social media, I was in one of your lives one day.
Oh, okay. Just no, I don't remember what questions were asked or anything like that, so we're gonna kind of start over. What we'll do is start in mediumship, and then that way you know who's delivering the messages, and anything you want to look into, I'll go ahead and do that, okay?
Okay.
Try to validate what you can, and know that sometimes the rest comes later. You know what I mean?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to start right off the bat, I have grandparents times 2. So is this both sets of grandparents? Okay.
Both sets of grandparents.
Okay, so let me see what else here. I'm seeing heart or chest related conditions. Whether they pass or not from that, I don't know. I just know that it's connected, right? I also see the word cancer, so that tells me that cancer is also present. And then the word stepfather is being brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Is he passed as well?
No, he hasn't passed that I know of.
Okay. So then let me push that off to the side. That means we need to dive into that. For some reason it's being brought up, but you can elaborate more on that. And then father is also being brought up. So father's still alive as well?
No, he's deceased.
Okay, so father. Is father bringing up stepfather? Why would this come together?
I'm not sure. They didn't know each other.
Okay. Well, all right, let me keep going and see who else. Okay, and then you also have an aunt. Is this great aunt or a regular aunt?
A regular aunt. Well, both, actually.
Okay. Now somebody's talking about a fall of some kind. What would they be talking about?
I think my aunt had a fall.
Okay, so it's connected to her. Do you know who the cancer belongs to?
My grandfather.
Okay.
Oh, and my dad.
Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like there's more than one connection, so I needed to kind of connect the two different placements. And then, did somebody have dementia related that you can recall to as well?
No, not that I know of.
Okay, because usually when they say I got in and out energy, so usually when they bring that up, when I'm in mediumship, sometimes that's dementia related. Now, granted, they could be talking about a relationship and a guy and all that, so I'll push that off to the side as well, okay? Or somebody was in and out of your life that is past. Somebody who regrets that. Does that make sense to you?
My dad was.
Okay, so being that we were just talking about dad, I'm going to start off with dad because it feels like it's the stronger presence of all of them. So it looks like there's apologetic behavior for the in and out energy. He's showing me a key of some kind, and I don't know what that's significant for. We might be able to reach it a little bit more. Someone's bringing up your house, living house. Why?
I'm not sure.
Or they're bringing up their house. So what's going to happen is they're sending me pictures and images, right? Letters, sometimes words, but the picture that I'm getting is a key and a house. So do you know of a reason why a house would be brought up while talking about the passed away loved ones? All of the ones that we have talked about thus far, what would a house pertain to?
My dad lived in my grandparents' house when he passed away.
Okay. So it's just special. It's just passed down.
I've been trying to find a way to buy it back from the people that got it.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, apologies. And then there's someone who's a little bit more nurturing, more mother-like energy. Who is this, like aunt or grandma or?
Grandma.
Okay. More nurturing energy, stating proudness, like showing me like loving type energy. Also stern though, so there's some sternness here. Very much passed down, it looks like. So I don't know if you are the same. She's showing me little ones. So I'm assuming these little ones she's talking about are yours, or yours were and grew up, right?
Yes.
You have great-grandchildren?
I don't have any grandchildren.
So it's her great-grandchildren she's talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so stressing, proudness, excitement, joy, all over all that, missing everybody, talking about, I'm kind of speed rushing just because it's a mini, and usually they don't come through so solid in my mini readings. But she's talking about cooking and cooking being significant and that being passed down. Very proud, very much proud of it. She's showing me some sadness. Is this Dad's mom?
It would probably be my mom's mom.
Okay, is Dad's mom passed as well?
Yes, she has.
Okay. Because it looks like there's like sadness here, and she's talking about being with son, so that it looks like it might be have separated into the second grandmother, right? So we know one grandmother, or both of those behavioral patterns represent both grandmothers, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you'll know the pieces and where they fit.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmother is showing that she's with father, but also very apologetic to you. Does this make sense? You know a reason why she is too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She wants you to take a second, kind of acknowledge and or speak about Dad, if that makes sense. Are you open to doing that?
Mm-hmm.
You want to elaborate a little for me?
About my dad? We didn't really have that might be why he brought up my stepdad, because my stepdad was the one that was there when I was growing up. My dad he lived here, and I lived in Richmond, Virginia. So when I did move here, we didn't really have much of a connection. I always felt like a black sheep with him, but with his mom, I definitely wasn't. You can tell that. She kind of like favored me a lot. And I've been in therapy for that because of those abandonment issues.
Oh, okay. So that's why she's apologizing for him. Like, she shows him, like, the image is her side by side with him, meaning like they're together in spirit, but at the same time there's so much sadness. Like, she's showing the sadness and the disappointment and what had happened. A disappointment with grief, right? She's blowing kisses, so she must have been sweeter on some level to you. She's also talking about jewelry. If you can explain this to me, or if it's not her, someone else is talking about that. Do you know what would be significant about that?
No.
If not jewelry, it has something to do with ashes.
My mom's mom, she was cremated.
Okay. There's something there about jewelry too. Again, I can't catch it fully, but it may not even necessarily be connected to you, but it might be connected to mom and mom's mom. Like a weird connection there. But again, if you don't know, then I can't help you.
I do think my mom got jewelry from my grandmother.
Okay. Oh, I think she's, because it's the reason, I feel like the reason why it's being brought up with you is like passed down, like should go to you next. Does that make sense? Like it's what she's wanting. If not all of it, but like something in particular. So maybe it'll stand out to you later on, but there's something. And then, let's go backwards a little bit. I wanted to see what Father was saying. So the apologetic behavior, profusely sorry, actually does miss you. And there is a foundation of love. And I'm sorry that I have to say this because I know that it's uncomfortable probably. But I just have to say what's being said. And then there's gratitude towards Dad, which it looks like he really didn't care in life, but cares more in death, if that makes sense. There's also a pet here. Do you know of a dog? Is this childhood dog? Is this Dad's dog? Like, how do you?
Yeah, a childhood dog with my dad's.
Okay. also here, just showing it. And then proudness over schooling. He's talking about school age. It looks like he's just bringing up the past, maybe some small short memories. Weren't significant, but are. And then gratitude towards stepdad, and talking about stepdad. Let's see. It was like gratitude, also anger. There's anger here still mixed in, right? Like you need to know that. Like I don't know how to grasp or comprehend the connections there. But also now stepdad is sick.
I haven't talked to him since him and my mom separated.
More abandonment. Who has the addictions?
My dad did.
Okay. Stepdad doesn't have anything close to
I
similar?
think so. I think alcoholism, and that's when my mom left.
Okay. I guess they're saying sick, and then they showed me addiction, so I feel like there's a connection there. So not good in his head, essentially. More abandonment, more neglect. Wow, I'm really sorry for all that you've been through. And then someone is showing me balloons. That tells me somebody's birthday just happened or is coming up. It could pertain to somebody that's passed or somebody that's connected. Does that make sense?
My son's is in 2 days.
Okay.
And my grandmother's just passed.
So times 2. Usually they show me the times 2. I only got the 1. Needing to know that you're not alone. This sounds like a grandmother coming through, and missing you, watching you grow, watching you mom, being a teacher, like a guide. What is she talking about? Is she guiding you, or is it something connected to you?
She was a school teacher.
Oh, okay. The connection there, though, I feel like is like not just in life, but also in death. Still helping you, still around you. Do you have a dog now?
No, I don't. My son does.
Oh, okay, because I feel they showed me a little one and then a dog by him. So it must be important to your son, right?
It is. His dog is so important to him.
He's so cute, she said. Did she know him?
My son? No, she passed before my son was born, but everyone says he looks just like her.
Really? No wonder she said he's so cute. He's so cute, she said. She was just talking about more proudness, motherhood, and growing and learning and evolving, overcoming generational curses, things like that. I'm sorry, someone keeps calling. And just that you are loved. Also, the aunt is connected to a grandmother as well, and needing to know that they're together. It's a lot of like maybe connections that are connected now, needing to know that like everyone's not alone, if that makes sense.
That was my grandmother's baby child. My aunt was my grandma's youngest daughter.
And grandmother passed first?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Somebody's talking about a little girl. Did somebody have a little girl? Usually when I see this means somebody had a little girl. There is a baby in spirit, miscarriage, whatever. Who does that speak to?
I'm not sure. I
feel like this is connected to grandma on some level. It's okay. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to stress about it. Again, it's just one of those things. Okay, let's push all that aside for just a minute. I'm going to push them to the side and see what is it that you really wanted to look into. What were you looking for?
Well, that was different because you kind of like I am like really happy to know that because I definitely want to know how like about my grandmother and my aunt
being together.
So that makes me happy.
So peace, being at peace for sure. They knew you needed to know that, you know.
But I did want to know about like my relationship, and then I have a nonprofit, and I just wanted to know about that. Like because my nonprofit has been here for a year. I feel like it's going in the right direction, but there's times that I'm ready to give up because I don't see things happening as fast as I want them to, and I just want to kind of like clarity if I'm on the right track or if it's something that I need to let go of. And that's the same thing with the relationship I'm in. It's been 4 years. We're going on 4 years, and this year's been a little rocky for us, and I don't know, like.
Okay, let's start with the business. I got, she said, keep going, giving up too soon, and you are supported and guided. So I feel like you've been having those feelings of giving up, but they're wanting you to push through that. Generally, if they don't want you to do it, like, they'll tell you, like, enough's enough, like, it's time to start something new. I see some blocks there. I see negative thought patterns, depression, a little bit of anxiety, limiting beliefs holding you back. So maybe not believing very much in yourself. Everybody goes through that. Everybody's has that on some level. So pushing through that and knowing you are supported may help you. So I want to tread lightly in the relationship department. Okay. So it's one of those things that you have to be like ready to hear what it is that comes through. I want to tread lightly because I don't want to offend. 4 years you've been together?
Yeah, three and a half.
Is reaching into something like that something you want to do? Are you sure? I haven't seen anything. I didn't look into it yet, right? So I just want you to be sure before I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me just a sec. I see a strong foundation. I see mundane energy. No cheating. Some lying. Nothing huge. Reciprocal energy. Boredom. And then I see joy, love, happiness, excitement, ups and downs. Sounds like your regular patterns. I see you like control, so you like control in the relationship. But so does he, so you butt heads.
That's exactly why we butt heads, yep.
I feel like just balancing that out. Somebody's recommending experiencing some new things together. I see some money hindrances or ups and downs as well. Some laziness. So is he a little lazy?
And he's the one who's having money issues. He just lost a contract.
Okay. And understandably, then the reasons for his behavior, right? Like that would make sense for some things, and needing to rebuild would probably put him in a better position. This sounds like it's a rut, like, and this sounds like in more than one area for you. So it's like fighting through the thick, you know what I mean? I wouldn't give up. It doesn't sound like it's the end for the relationship, but rather like leaning more into joy and bringing the energy back up. You know what I mean? Generally, you can do that when you do go experience something together that's new, or, you know, get out there and have some fun either separately or probably both separately and together. If you split up, I see it getting back together anyways. So it would kind of be a waste. You know what I mean? I feel like some love on your end for yourself and a rebuild for him, which is coming. I feel like he's going to. Is that something you're worried about too?
Yeah, it has been because, like I said, this year has been kind of like hectic for us because, like you said, I like things to be like structured and not chaotic at all times, and he's okay in chaos, and like I don't know, it's weird because his life is just never without him having his contract. He's just been like at home feeling down and sad, and it's kind of hard to bring somebody out of that when they're so used to making their own money.
He'll do it. Just have faith. He'll do it. Just tell him that. You know. You tell him. He'll get out of there. Be supportive. You can't drag him out of it. It won't work that way. You know.
Yeah. And then I also was worried, kind of wondering if he was dealing with somebody that I had. We both knew. She doesn't live here. She lives out of state, but I did wonder if they were like dealing with each other in some kind of capacity.
No, I don't see that at all. And trust me, trust me when I say I see it all the time, and I do not.
He told me that he wasn't. He was like, no. He was like, no. So I just was like, oh, okay. But then I didn't argue with him about it. I just left it alone. And I thought, oh, okay. And then, so that was something I did want to know, because my nephew passed away in 2015. And I have his sons. And I just wanted to know if you've seen anything come through for that.
Here's the thing, when I reach and try to pull, some things may not go with. We can try it, because I just want to make sure. You just tell me if anything fits. Because right away I saw a gun, so who would that connection be? And now they're saying accident. So a gun could just be something that's belonging, that's important to like both like a parent and a son, right? Or the son just had one. I don't know why I would be saying it. I also see an accident. So the accidents can speak two different ways. So it's either an accidental overdose and or a car accident.
My nephew, his son was just in a car accident.
Okay. Missing mom. So he's just missing his mom. The mother side. Yeah. Missing mommy. I know it's weird when they come through like that as younger. He's probably older, right? But that's the way he's talking. So missing mom.
That's my mom. That's what he called her.
Wow, that's a heavy loss. There's grief all around. I also see an uncle. You have an uncle that's passed as well.
I do.
I just see I see tragedy. I see family tragedy on more than one level, hurting more than one person. I also see a birthday is connected to that as well. So whose birthday? Is it his birthday or hers connected to him?
My nephew's birthday was August 27th. My uncle's birthday was August 26th, and my grandmother's was August 31st.
All connected. Wow. And then also sometimes when they show the balloons like that means that balloons were released for them or something was. Did that happen?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. He's also showing me what looks like a chain, maybe a cross necklace. I can't tell. Is that his? Don't make me cry. And then just showing me a little bit younger. It looks like skateboarding of some kind. It's all.
His son skateboards.
He said the good life. It was the good life. He's showing me, he's just showing me heartbreak. Again, talking about his mom. Maybe if you could just tell her. I know it's so weird that, not everybody believes in what I do, but he just misses her so deeply, so much.
My mom raised him, and that's what he called her.
He's really apologizing. Why would he apologize if this was an accident?
the day he passed away, and the next day he was actually going into the military. And my mom asked him not to leave. She was like, no, just stay here. The boys are here. Just stay here. And he wanted to go tell his friends bye.
He's talking about a letter, or if not him, somebody. Like, I see an envelope. Do you know what this is?
Yeah. He left a letter at my house that I used to live in, and he hid it. And we found it when they were mowing my yard in the back shed where he always put stuff.
He's showing me being there when it was found. Like, I actually see nails, like somebody's nails were done when they grabbed the letter, because the video I see it is like of the nail holding the letter. I see joy mixed with grief. And then he's kissing someone on the cheek. So I don't know if they felt it or, you know. He said he's got to go, but he'll be around. You'll see him. You'll know. You guys will feel it. He's showing me like a wife beater with the necklace and the chain. Was that like his style?
Yeah. Yep.
And shoes. He's showing me like tennis shoes, and it must be significant. And slides.
Yeah,
like
he's a shoe fanatic. We were both shoe fanatics.
Oh, that's why there's different ones, because it's like tennis shoes and then sandals, like, you know. It almost looks like, reminds me of my teenage son, right? Like, that's how I view it.
Yeah.
And then it sounds like he's talking about a childhood pet as well, but I can't fully grasp it.
He did, a dog.
And that he loves you guys, all of you guys. I think he's talking to cousins and all kinds of stuff, because he's showing me like everybody together.
Yeah, he was really close to my son.
And then also talking about a car is significant. Did he have one?
I literally just got, the mechanic just got it running for his son.
He's also saying the word ugly, though. What does he mean?
That was his favorite word. Like, that's one of the words he said all the time. Like, that's ugly. That must be ugly.
Oh, really? Aw.
Yeah.
He said sup is another one.
Yep. Yeah.
He said you need to believe, you need to know. He's with you, with all of you.
Oh, that is so good to know.
And then he's showing me a teddy bear, but I don't want, every time, this is one of my frame of references, and so it's always a mixed thing. So usually this means they had something when they were little that was important to them. It doesn't necessarily mean it was a teddy bear, but that's generally my sign for that. Do you know of something that was super important as he was growing?
Yep.
And then he's just talking about a love for animals. I feel like he had a good love for animals.
He did.
And he's showing me an older lady, maybe in a wheelchair, or if it's just a love for older people. Like, do you know?
My great grandmother was in a wheelchair.
Okay. He's showing like down like by her side, like giving her love, like being real nurturing to her, if that makes sense. Now is she?
Oh, my aunt was in a wheelchair too.
Now is she with him now?
Yeah, she passed away.
Okay. So maybe just explaining that they're together. He's not alone.
Oh, so he's with my grandma and my aunt.
Okay, let's get a little bit heavier. I guess he's not going to leave. He's going to say a few more things. He needs you to know that he did not suffer. And I feel like this message needs to be passed on. I see instant, no pain. Even if you think he was in pain by what you saw, what you felt, whatever, he's saying no pain.
Okay, that's good.
And he was not alone in death. He was greeted. Now he shows me a grandfather. So his grandfather, is there a male that would have met him?
My dad.
He was met by that particular person and treated him like a baby, babied him the entire process. Okay, I'm gonna cut that off. Wow, that was...
Wow, yeah.
I'm glad he was able to come through. Sometimes when you ask, I can't necessarily grasp everything, and I'm actually grateful I was able to read into him.
Yeah, I am so like the car thing, that is crazy. And the skateboarding, because he used to tell his son all the time to stay off of skateboards. And his son loves skateboards, and it's just, and he's the one who got the cross right now.
Really?
Yeah, he has the chain that has the cross, and now he has his dad's car.
So,
So
yeah, that's great. What cracks me up is the ugly. I'm like, what do you mean, say ugly?
yeah, he says it for everything at the end of sentences. He's like, instead of saying it must be nice, he's like, it must be ugly.
Through all of this, I'm now just starting to reach names and letters. Is there a C connection? Because somebody was saying C, like, and I couldn't grasp if there was a C name. Is there a connection? It doesn't mean it's one who passed. It could be someone that's close to one that's passed. Do you know of a C name?
The guy that I talked to is a C.
Okay.
And he knew my nephew.
Okay.
Well, he knew everybody. Yeah.
I just wanted to see if there was a connection. If I'm learning it, I'm like, it's like intense throwing it out there, right? I'm like, all right. Well, is there anything else that you want to look into before we close up shop?
No, I'm just happy to know that everything's like moving in the right direction for me. I just need to have more trust in myself and know that they're there with me. I'm like literally so full of joy right now, because these are things that I didn't want to know, and I didn't know what to expect. But it's like now
you look lighter, like from the beginning of the reading. So now, like it looks so much lighter. So I hope that you.
It does. It just helps me so much, because everyone that popped up was people that I just was literally wondering about. Like, I wondered about them so much, and then they all just came through for you. So I'm so grateful for that.
Aw, good. I'm glad.